Hey folks, welcome back to GP Reactions. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you're well. My name is Gail. This is my channel where I like to listen to music, and I listen to a lot of music that I haven't heard, a little bit of stuff I have heard but maybe forgotten about, but mostly stuff I haven't heard, and on a regular basis it's blowing my mind because it's just didn't realise there was this much music from the past, and maybe a little left of centre to the present that I really missed out on, essentially. And it's just great now to be getting into this stuff. And the more I listen to it, the more it opens up these giant fields of music. And a lot of reactors talk about rabbit holes. It's very easy to go down a rabbit hole. I'm trying to avoid it at the moment because I want to have taste a little bit of everything, a little bit of a buffet, music buffet. So, just a big thanks to everybody that has subscribed. It's wonderful to have you guys on board, and also amazing thanks to those that have suggested music to listen to, which this channel wouldn't probably be doing anything. And also to those that have commented. Comments mean a lot to me because it just kind of shows that people are watching and thinking about the music, even if they don't watch my reactions all the way through. It's just nice that people are adding a little bit of their knowledge about the bands, about the history, and what was maybe going on around in the world when this music came out. And yeah, and also big thanks to everybody that has donated to buy me a coffee. That really helps. There's a few odds and sods that it'd be helpful to acquire to actually improve the ambience of my channel and stuff. So that said, I am now going to react to a band that's, I don't know, it's the name is vaguely familiar, but I have to be honest. I'm looking at the title. Never heard this song before. From 1989 too. So the band's name is the Blue Nile. The track I'm going to be listening to is the Downtown Lights, taken from their second studio album Hats, and that was released on October 1989. The band consists of a trio: Robert Bell on bass synths, Paul Buchanan on guitar, vocals, synths, Paul Joseph Moore on the keyboards and synths. So they're all on synths. So I'm thinking this is like electronic sound, maybe. This track was released on the 30th of September 1989. It got to number 67 in the UK. I'm not really entirely sure who's wrote. This track was written by Paul Buchanan. Yeah, I'm assuming they're an English trio, to be fair. And it's really interesting. Another synth band I've never heard. The Downtown Lights. This is an official video, so I really hope this doesn't get blocked. Sometimes I react to these videos and realise that they're a hell of a lot more popular than I could imagine. Just because I haven't heard of them, it doesn't mean that they weren't. Maybe had a cult following. So here goes anyway. This is the Blue Nile Downtown Lights. I like that. Very sort of Christmassy. A really chilled intro.
Sometimes I walk away when all I really wanna do
That's such a subtle change in.
is love and hold you right. There is just one thing I can say. Nobody loves you this way. It's alright. Can't you see?
I'm loving the mood of this track already. It's it's kind of what's the word? It's like a very reflective track. Very it's slightly, I suppose it's slightly sad. But like more of a kind of like a resignation of something that has passed. So I'm assuming this is a like a relationships that have come to an end, and we just watch these people walking singly down the streets, um, down a lonely alleyway, um, in a dark home, maybe, or kind of they've lost that they lost that glue of a relationship that helps you. I don't know, just there's a lot more going on when you're in a relationship. You tend to do stuff that's maybe slightly outside your comfort zone sometimes, and it kind of like opens up the world to you. But when those relationships fail, you kind of slink back into a very I mean, I guess if a guys especially slink back into quite a sort of sedentary, lonely lifestyle for a bit. um, and yeah, I mean, for all people, they go through a period of mourning, and I think, especially if it was a deep relationship, for obviously for some relationships are deeper for some people than others. So one side of a relationship might feel it more than the other, and we all have different coping mechanisms. I think that this is what this song is about, but I'm loving the style and mood of the video. And yeah, just his voice as well. It's so melodic, and the music's just like changes. It's like just really subtle changes in mood throughout. Yeah, it's really really cool.
How do I know you feel it? How do I know you feel it? How do I know you feel it? How do I know it's true?
Well, I love that also about that line. How do I know you feel it? How do I know you feel it? How do I know it's true? Um, because whenever we've like had relationships and we've sort of broken up, you always kind of wonder how the other person's feeling, even though you might have been the one to break it up, or if they broke it up with you, you want to still know how they're feeling. Um, and you can come up with all sorts of like messed up scenarios in your head as to what's going through the other person's mind. This is a crazy good song, really. It's crazy good because it's just capturing a sort of a mood in a song.
How do I know it's true? Yeah, yeah,
It's a nice voice.
yeah. It's alright. Tonight and every night, let's go walking down this empty street. Let's walk in the cool evening light. Wrong or right, at my side. Downtown lights. It will be alright. It will be alright. The downtown lights. Yeah. How do I know you feel it? How do I know you feel it? How do I know you feel it? How do I know it's true?
I'm loving the overlaying of I think his vocals are recorded um, over each other there, and it kind of sounds like perfect like harmony, really. Also, this video as well. I'm still trying to figure out what is the eventual outcome on this video, because it seems like they've had an agreement to go their separate ways, but it also seems like she's bumping into him in various places. So I'm just wondering if there's going to be a happy ending to this video. But you know what? It's just literally everything you feel um, is in this song. You know, it's just that it's a very sort of flat way of feeling when you kind of break up with someone, and it's quite melancholy, but it's just like devoid of the feeling that you get when you break up with someone. Is like it just you're devoid of feeling. It's nothing in the world is going to stimulate that, you know, the way you feel in your heart.
It's alright, it's alright. The downtown line, yeah, yeah,
So yeah, that was the Blue Nile with Downtown Lights, and that was beautiful but quite melancholy. And the mood at the beginning just kind of felt like sort of chilled and reflective. But the more I kind of watched the video, the more I started to get those feelings that I remember from you know, sort of the splitting up with you know, partners and stuff. And it's you know, the feelings are always the same, really. I think as you get a little bit older, they last a little bit less. But especially when you're like in your teens and early 20s, these things can cut deep for a long time. Um, and yeah, it's just kind of the whole song, the whole ensemble of the vocals, the synths, they just kind of catch that kind of mood. And again, along with the video, it's a perfect video for it. I felt really sort of invested in hoping that this couple get back together at the end. That every time they bumped into each other, I thought she's kind of got a smile on her face, and I felt like I was a bit of an observer. That, you know, she's got a bit of a smile on her face. I think they're gonna. And then she'd walk. They go their separate ways, and I think, oh, you know, balls. It's not worked out. So yeah, it was for such a simple video. It was quite investing. So quite clever of them to make a video like that. I love the little overlaying of his vocals. Just the keyboards were just the music was just beautiful. Um, you know what else do these guys do? Because he, I felt like his voice was potentially quite powerful. I think he was, you know, basically he hadn't even started going up for the gears with his voice. Um, I felt, and I felt there was the one bit where he kind of just really kind of let it go, and then he just brought it back in again. I felt, God, you know, it's this guy's voice. I feel it must be really, really good. So, and I'm thinking, along with this music as well. Um, you know, I wonder what else they're capable of on this album, or maybe just, you know, anything that they're doing. So, you know, if any of you knows anything about this band, please let me know, because it was very enjoyable, and I'd love to get a few suggestions for these guys so I can come back to them, because this was proper mood music, and regardless of whether it was sad or not, it's just something you could just kind of lie back and listen to and just let the vibe sort of like flow over you. It was really, really cool. So, in fact, please join me in the comments below, and really look forward to them. And please take care of yourselves and have a great, fantastic day.